So we figured out that the perimeter of the first rectangle was 100, or it was 320. What is the perimeter of this new rectangle? Well, that would be 2 times 110 plus 2 times 50. All right, 2 times 110. 110 is 220 plus 2 times 50 is 100. Add those together and you still get 320. The perimeters of these guys are the same. Awesome. But the question is, what about this area? What is the area? Area of 100 times 60. That is what? What is 100 times 60? 6,000. Awesome, Paris. All right, now I got a question for you. What is 110 times 50? Oh, 5,500. So which area is smaller? Well, obviously this one is smaller. And hey, Dawson, you're absolutely right. We made this thing skinnier and longer, and it ended up having a smaller area, but it had the same exact perimeter. So here's an idea. If you make a rectangle, all right, if you make a rectangle less like a square, then the area will get smaller. I'm sorry, Ivalani. Maybe you should give your computer some coffee or something. No, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be offensive with the joke. I thought it was funny, but you're saying your computer's falling asleep. So make sure that you have to wake it up. I know it can be frustrating at sometimes. You might want to try plugging it in, like Dawson is saying. I think that that's a great suggestion. You might want to try plugging it in, or you might need to just restart the computer. Also, if you have trouble hearing me, I found a very good technique, folks, is to call the number and input the PIN in order to hear me through the telephone. All right, so let's try this one. Wait, no, this one's still kind of the same deal. Same deal. Wow, you got a lot of ones with smaller. Arg. There we go. Okay. So like this one says 100. A rectangular park is 100 by 135. Give the length of another rectangle that will have the same perimeter but a larger area. So what we're going to do is we're going to make this thing look more like a square. So what I'll do is maybe I'll increase this thing. Let's try this one. Let's just go back to our original problem and say, all right, well, we made this thing more like a rectangle, and what we did was it decreased the area. What happens if we make this thing look more like a square? So here's what I want you to try. What is the perimeter of a rectangle that is 70 by 90? That's one of my suggestions. You tell me. I'm going to throw those questions out there. So 70 by 90. Something like that. It looks more like a square. 70 by 90. What is the perimeter, folks? All right, that's 2 times 90. 2 times 90 plus 2 times 70. I'm getting 320. Same as all the other ones. But now, what is the area? The area is 6,300. So notice this. As we make a rectangle look more and more like a square, it will have a larger area. Cool.